so then, isn't it? Hello everyone, everyone who's here. Hi, I'm Super SCPF, and welcome to another live stream. I'm actually playing my music pretty loudly, to be honest about that. But in any case, yeah, just gonna do a little bit of writing. For the second I had started the stream, or let's hit this one up instead. Maybe that'll keep me focused a bit. Yeah, let's give it a shot then. Alright, so where we last left off. Let's see, you checked again, turning from the distant veterans. They all looked like they had aged. Not with Sherry. She couldn't quite mouth the words that she wanted to speak. There, I watched you there. I watched you clash swords with the best of them. I saw the tribulations you had to face and the lessons you had learned. I should probably put a hat right in there. It's as if it were from a bad dream. The pony standing next to her was not the one she remembered from that war. Fierce and cautious. That was the Sherry she stood by, the one that ended the war. And yet, she couldn't remember an inch of it, as if it were a different pony entirely that had fought alongside the goddess. Even for someone that lived for centuries, this woman in white could not make up her mind what to think about it. Their attention rose soon to the next vehicle going by. The parade pushed ever more towards its inevitable conclusion. Let's float. And let's see. Glued sand. I think that's how I'll do it. And glued sand. Yeah. So I had glued sand. A taupe pig. I'm mixing up with pig now. But new color with had a rusted color scheme. Warm and hazy. Several shaded colors. Elements to its design. Some sand was scattered about with a layer of it glued on. With a layer of it. I don't know if I'm doing that one. The layer of it glued the sides on the stage of the float. Hang on. Let's see. What do I say next? Several Greek pillars rose above height of the driver's seat, with age and Greek design to them. Yes. Oh. My apologies. Do you need it right now? No. That's pretty smart. I'll give it a shot sometime then. Except I'd probably accidentally wear it for the rest of the day, knowing me. Tomorrow's Wednesday, isn't it? The while would be nice. Okay. In any case, a Greek design to them. The stage too long. What do you mean by long? The story? It is currently 212 pages. This document, which means it'll have to be extended because I forgot to add page numbers. Remember to add page numbers at the start of your writing, kiddos. Also, I should mention, I have a second. story if you want me to write on that one instead, but I'm gonna work on this one. I've got some ideas now to progress through the story. Up on the stage for 2 or 3 years being at the crowd. And was decked out entirely in a set of armor. Decked out in a set of armor that reflected light. Actually, no, not light. Another was wearing. There are chapters, yes. This chapter is currently. A time to reflect on all that we are, which is going to consist of the entire festival. If we scroll back up to the top, we have "Oh City Lights, How You Feel Upon Me Once More," which is the story of the first day after Tia, one of the main characters, doesn't have to die. Chapter 11, "Sleep, oh darling, now sleep." That is where Tia and Sherry come to a head. We've returned once more to the darkness, haven't we? What is chapter 10? Chapter 10, was that the oscillation? What chapter number was it? 137. Alright, okay. We've returned once more to the darkness, haven't we? That's the end of Cher's arc with Unit 106, where those two come to a head and have to confront both of their laid plans. Cause and effect of well-laid plans was, let's see, a punch at the end of the chapter where Tia thought they were getting home, but now Sherry's having to do something about it, and they start, you know, conflicting with each other, having to deal with the reality that they've set up for themselves. Okay, "The snow flutters down, sparkling back my hopelessness" is a chapter about, not quite much about Cher, but Sherry having to comprehend, you know, the actions that 106 is acting upon her dream reality, and exercise in the futility of teamwork. This is a chapter where, does that really last only 10 minutes? That's a chapter that lasts 10 pages. That, oh no, that's the one beforehand. Okay, that's fine. The previous one is the one that's supposed to last 20. Dorse me, I mean, what do you mean by Dorse? Do you right? Yeah, let's see. This one is the chapter as past bends and intertwine with reality, which is a chapter where the past comes back to haunt Tia. Past that shouldn't exist, so to speak, but reality has a strange way of remembering things. Planet has a very peculiar way of not forgetting itself. And then the exercise in the futility of teamwork is a chapter between Cher and 106 where, yeah, they start to come to head there. I do write a lot in school, yeah. What year are you, by the way? Let's ask that. We're still in the American educational system, I believe. We are discussing that. A silent beginning, if any. That's when, I'm pretty sure Sherry and Tia finally step out of the safe haven in order to begin their journey to the capital. These 2 chapters, actually these 3 chapters are where they are in the capital. Okay, even in our darkest hours, our inertia won't stop. There's a chapter where I believe Unit 106 is dealing with his failed training, and that, you know, but people, he goes to a bar and gets drunk, and then going to 11th grade. This would be about the time, then. It's about the time that you'd be writing like this. You might have to do your first 20-page paper, too. Those are fun. Good luck with your thesis. That was a fun part of high school. I did have to do a lot of research, funnily enough, and we got to double space it, so it was a lot easier. In any case. But yeah. So in this chapter, chapter 3, Sherry wakes up in the middle of the night to have pretty much a world-destroying monster come into the safe haven that everyone has to stop. That's where Tia is introduced as well. All these trials they tried, where was my humanity? Is an introduction to the dream universe, which I think is touched upon in the first chapter, but really comes into its own where the narrative starts to become linear. Where Unit 106 is fighting alongside a character, which apparently I'm going to have to write in later. Much later. Third book. Yeah, so you'll write these books for that, but I wanted to write back the other stories of the world too, so that's why that book exists. Yeah, or that novella. It's going to be a novella. I don't want it to be too long. I want it to be 99 cents. Something you'd pick up, 99 cents, be able to read through it. It'd be like 60 pages. It is currently 30. And I'm almost halfway through it. Wearing... let's see... loose breathing garb and a large mask. Mask on that covered entire head. Third, looked as... Did I ever draw them? Did I ever draw them? Let me see. Was the thesis back in 9th grade, and I applied for my first AP on the 10th. The teacher helped me understand the thesis along with contextualization. What was your thesis? What were you trying to write? That sounds intense. That they'd have you do one in 9th grade. That's a 10th, 11th grade, or 11th, 12th grade thing. You do 5-page things in 9th grade. You don't do 20-page things until 10th or 11th, 12th. History things, of course. I'm bad at history. I'm very bad at history, let me tell you that. Always do the homework. Always do, or extra credit. You will need it. Yeah. The nice thing about history is you can just do a bunch of research on it, because it's history. So a lot of people have written about it. So writing a paper isn't that bad. Except if you do something like super obscure, like... I think what I did was ancient, like, board games of China. But not just the ancient board games. The existing historical pieces to reflect upon the artwork that they rendered for these games. And not a lot came up. Oops! Sorry, I'm talking a bit loud, my bad. And the third... rather muted... white scheme to their... garments, but... or looked... costume... like traditional garb. Well, clothing. Last homework of the school year was making a historical board game. Is it historical board game as in you had to use historical understanding to create the board game? As in, like, Axis and Allies? Or, what's that game I really love? Give me just a minute, I'm gonna look it up. Oh, okay, yeah. That's what I was thinking they'd probably have you do. I was thinking, like, research historical-based, like, calculations and trajectories, and then create a board game about it. Like, is it really Axis and Allies? Let's see. Axis and Allies. Board game? No, it's not. I think that one's... What game did I play? Two... I think it was World War I. Board games... Hex. Soloable. Well, Hex, Blank, African Arcade. Why didn't I remember this board game? It was like... You had to like... It was like a strategy game. And it was all hexadecimal. And he had to understand terrain. And he had to do like scouting searches, visual searches. Your guns could jam. Never got to play it though. In any case, let's see, looks like traditional capital clothing. Thing of anyone. Capital. Hey. I've heard of this one. I've heard of this one. This one. Sherry. Pointed at the... Oh, shouted. Pointing at the... I feel very boring right now. Oh! That does sound fun. I wish I had gotten into board games a bit more. As a kid, I was like, video game, so... I missed a lot of chances that I could have to expand, you know, my understanding of game design and such because of arrogance. Oh, sure. Lots of family members you have, you know? Fun times. Anyway, at the color learn float. F. You don't say. Not Tia a little. Here. To some shout out like that. You don't say. It's they must do and Rika, huh? I think that's how I spell Kurika in the story. Wait, is it Kurika? Find. Yep, even at the very start it is 1R, 2Ks. It's the other way in my sister's story, so you know. Things and stuff and things and whys. But not on the... Hey there, wind-up box. How are you doing? I think right? I know that... not just the arena, just... Yeah. Heroes from... What is that? It's currently there 404 in the story. Take the year 404, go back about 1, 2, 3, 404. 386 was the Civil War, which means that about 350 is a lull period. 300... What happened at 300? Well, around 210 was the death of the heroes, I assume, more or less. Maybe 202 or something. I think around 250, 300, that's what it is. 300 was when Tia was born, I think. In any case, technically her name during that period is up here. Let's see. Let's see, much higher. The goddess mentions it. Authoress. Let's see. Still further up. Tommy trailed up. Further up than that, they were at there before they went to get their haircut. The responsible god is hugging. Let's see. There it is. Wait a second. Where is it at? Let's see. Technically, she could. They're there. If I don't make it next time. Wait a minute. So they were crying there. It's the one where the goddess literally jumps off a second-story building in order to reach this person. Hey, Carrie. Oh, glad to hear you're good, Wind-Up Fox. Always good to keep on pushing forward, right? It was amazing. That's my name. I'm sure I'll be able to check it soon, but I wanna... Okay, wait. Okay, Bethany... Let's see... Oh, wait, there's the goddess. And there it is again, shade, another figure off in the distance. I'm pretty sure it's goddess eyes swung towards... And looking around in fervor. Group 4 down below. It stayed that way as they heard the shout. That little Sherry Applecorn down there. Indeed, goddess Autumn. Well, that's kind of... Sounds forced. Maybe I'll have to change that later. Is that before? Oh! Yeah, hey Carrie, how's it going? About an hour ago? Maybe. I may not have given it a lot of thought, so maybe I might be surprised. Bowed goddess and felt an elbow edging into her hip. Yes, somebody's got a big fan, huh? No one else had time to respond to yet another interrupting nags. So was transfixed on the goddess, leaping over the railing through the air gracefully before landing in the middle aisle. Jeez, that's some hops! Imagine just like clearing like an entire pew through a church with just a jump from a second floor. Oh my god, that's intense. I seen the stairs straight to the other woman in white, causing her to slowly stand up, curious to why the goddess was sizing her up. Goddess manicured hand softly reach out, tongue in her mouth. Goddess wasn't about to let go. That face and your voice. As if her hand was slowly rotating around Tia's jawline from a distance. Perplexed by what she was witnessing, able to bear the whole drama of the moment, Tia put a finger up to her chin. Did I make her something? Not too many mirrors along the way, you know. Tia didn't quite expect her joke to cause tears in the goddess's eyes. She prepared herself for when the goddess rushed up to her, grabbing her up in a big hug and swinging her around in circles. As much as Tia was enjoying the big hug from the person she had wanted to meet, it was still a little shocking to wonder why exactly she didn't have to introduce herself first. So the goddess actually didn't give Tia space to put her legs on the ground. Tia looked up to her. Well, here's something she didn't expect for a long time. Little Martha Marie Harriet. I didn't know that voice ever anywhere except... You know, right, Martha? Tia had to shove her hands over her mouth. Well, shouted Keith Maria Estrella. It's like between a mixture of pride and confusion. There's no other voice like hers. You know how many voices I hear every day, little Sherry. It's one of the voices I heard when we were all on the green moon. I was shocked that she wasn't there after we were all saved. And then about 100 years ago, I stopped hearing her voice. Kinda scared it happened, but Shade's always helpful, you know? It wasn't until after I finished helping her mother through the trauma of losing her that I remembered. The little Martha I knew was the same voice We'd always be so far away from troubles of the rest of the world. That's you, right, Martha? It's gotta be. Now that prayer I made for you, right? Couldn't say her name, so instead, we're all the children, since we were such a covenant name. Everyone thought it made sense, but you knew it was me, didn't you? Didn't you, Martha? I gotta skip that part. I'm gonna cause myself to cry. Sorry, issue. Writing. Ha ha. Egotism. In any case, alright, please don't make me read Ayn Rand on egoism versus egotism. That's a fun. Until the daddy takes the T-bird away. Anyway. Right. Back to, I should have Facebook up just to check and make sure. In case anyone pings me. Oh, that's cool. Carbon table, right. I also shouldn't have Facebook up because it's distracting. Not just the arena. The two heroes appeared in year 300, or I'd say 250. 250. Dread. Gotta watch languages. The goddess knows if she accidentally slips an and in there, she's gonna. Oh. 50. 50. Appeared in the U-150. Well, costume. Of course. Have a float, what's it, the float, what's it called, presenting them yeah. Actually, I should check that. I can now. Oh, people think. I guess that is something. I guess that is a thing. Oh, so the float. Right here. Hey there, kitty. I've got to keep writing though. So their heroics here. Yeah, no kidding. Thing. Sherry trailed as she watched two costumed heroes do mock battle. Us wielding a spear and the other on float stage. One spear bouncing off the other's shield. And then in a the choreographed move swung towards the one in all black, which blocked both. Kitty. Blocked both thing but arms. Armored arms. Remember, from all the advertisements, you know? Champion, yeah? Yeah? Is that his name? What's his name? What's his name? Gladiator. His name's the Champion. Okay. Alright. I have nothing to play. Well, what else do you find fun, Shucks? There's always more fun things than video games, as a friend of mine mentioned. I often don't have the attention span for video games anymore. Hey. Not too bad. It's good to have a friend to spend time with, right? I'm pretty glad you can... Okay. Okay. Quite strong will, you know? Still, don't worry about having for games. Spanned for games. That's why I do live streams. It's me time, sort of thing. Still, no. I think so you have such, well, names can sometimes to friends, you know? I should say video games. Send to fun with friends, you know? There we go. What's the book about? Well, I'll be honest. Last two books I've been writing have been, self-inserts. Be honest about that. The first book was a story between two of the people writing it and the villain who was the third person writing it. And the story being, well, gosh, how do I phrase that even? Oh well, overhyped as it is. It's fun. Maybe some custom 500% versus AI matches would be fun, right? Let's see, what was I thinking? About the book, though. One of the characters, one of the protagonists, Sherry, in the first book, is just wanting to go on an adventure. So she's trying to get the other person, the writer, the author, my self-insert. Oh, that sounds so stupid in context, doesn't it? To, you know, write the story. The villain, actually, is all about helping them grow as authors and making sure they have the strength to push forward, along with, you know, making an engaging story. Never really said, but in hindsight, that's how it works. It's currently being edited right now, so once I get it edited to make sure the story doesn't sound completely, utterly stupid, like me saying, oh boy, it's this character doing this thing, you know? Maybe also editing out the hundreds of times I use the F word non-stop. It was therapeutic during college, and to be fair, I probably should have done better writing than that. I thought I write well, it's just that. But yeah, that's why I wanted to test first a novella, to have it go through Amazon Publishing, so I can, you know, can go there, it'll be 99 cents, you'll be able to pick it up, and I can test and see how the formatting works, how the publishing works, how people respond to it, that sort of thing. But yeah, right now, both me and my sister just have a lot of books that aren't, you know, published at all. So at the moment, you'd probably just have to ask for a copy, which, to be fair, I'm not currently giving digital copies out to people right now, except for my family. Maybe I should expand that to friends, but at the moment, I've only sent it to family. Yeah. But anyway, so, right, the first story is that one of the authors doesn't want to write the story, the other one does, and the third person, and it's supposed to be attempting to world build while, you know, one of the authors is trying desperately to keep going when, well, that's a good way to finish that sentence. The novella is more of your rote copy pasta stuff where, two boys, a girl, and their guardian go to a fighting arena where they, are investigating, investigating a, was it a monster breach? A monster infestation? And that will explore, because these are old Mary Souza and Gary Souza have, explore concepts of being forgotten and existing outside of time when it comes to characters that I am rewriting, you know? Stories that happened in the past and the future. I should look up that, I think I have an old page on DeviantArt. My sister thought it would be a good idea on my DeviantArt to, let's see. See if we can just search arena. And I'll pop up the... When was that one written? 2015, so clearly not... let's try the word stadium. How about Nayu? That one gets a lot of hits. If I go into the past far enough, I'm sure I will figure out a story about the arena from my old self. I feel like I was supposed to know you from another time. I exist at a time that doesn't exist. That doesn't make sense. Anywho, sorry. Do a lot of just running through my head. Let's see. So yeah. And the current book I'm writing, the second book in the series, which I'm currently halfway through. The first half is about, what is it called? Probably why I should finish the novella first, so I have something to publish. It is written. They're on just at the moment. But yeah, so the second book I'm currently writing is about the first half of it being about attempting to continue when you've been pushed back, I guess. And each of the characters has that. Each of the protagonists has that. That they've sort of been put into a rough situation where they are unsure how to progress other than what they have been done in the past. So they keep pushing that way. And so they have to learn to keep pushing forward even though there are forces at work continually trying to push them back. But I'm gonna have the second chapter deal a bit more with how a story should end. And how all the main protagonists are going to deal with the ending of their story, which is, to a character that's only on paper, kinda close to the end of their lives. They don't know if they'll exist the next day. Who knows if it'll be written or not. So, I guess that's the best answer I have right now. I guess I should continue, shouldn't I? Yeah. Champion, right. And right. He's been known Rika for as long as anyone can remember. But check the disc. The hype. Okay. Cool. I feel like I need to advertise your Overwatch server more, Shocks. Maybe a little nice place to... Yeah, I'd like to help with that a little bit. In any case, I'll plan that out. Right now, I should keep writing. Writing's been part of in Krika for as long as anyone can remember. It's always the last... I think it's a he? Let me check. It's a question I have to ask given the nature of the champion. Yes. He has intentionally chosen the gender of male. So, that's important to note. Species he is agender. It's not supposed to exist in the first place, so... Yeah, it doesn't have a way to reproduce, I guess. Think about it. It's the equivalent of sludge. But in any case, he's always the last trial. Okay, so... Whenever anyone... It's been tradition that anyone who wins the yearly Minton in does a mock trial against champion. Only been a few. Have only few and they still keep the title. Still keep the title. Then the victory over Moment, of course. Only a few people in history actually. Wait, so speak of the only other person. Wait, yeah, I should do it that way. Oh, that'd be funny. V1 reds, just logs. Okay. Back up there. People in history have actually in combat. Hold on a second, I need to swap up the music a bit because I need jarring dance, and the only jarring dance I know is Sonic Forces OST, and so I'm just gonna should I do that one? Gosh darn, no Sonic plays this. I laughed silly because I thought it was funny if I did an edgy dark theme where all the heroes rolling up. I like it. It's staying. No, nope, I've been overruled. I wanted Imperial Tower, but nope. They want to play this one. Nah, it's just silly kids playing their rock music. Loud punk music. Okay, let's see. Only a few people have asked back to those two heroes. Exactly that. Not depart. They actually, they challenge, what's it called? Challenge champion together. Together. Yes, I do actually. I noticed a few of your thumbnails for Transform Ice, which had made me curious, but at the moment, I am currently in the middle of things and it's late at night, so I don't want to push it there, but yeah. And I did miss Transform Ice Thursday last week, I'm sorry. I had a lot of busy days, but I'll make sure to do it this week. At least one alternated every other day, because otherwise it'd be rude. Yeah. Once a week. Mostly because that's all the time I tend to have to play Transform Ice once a week. So many games to play when you're... someday I'll have more time. But anywho, yeah. I waved my hand and said yeah. Oh, that's because I was supposed to say I do still play Transform Ice, so... On Thursdays, probably... I need to actually put more time into Transform Ice Thursdays and not just an hour, but... Well, sometimes you don't get to choose your own attitude, you know? In any case, yeah. I still do. You're free to go off on that remark as much as you'd like. Be sure to remember to write. That's a terrible idea. Most thought it was. It was, Actually, that's interesting. History remembers Nayushin being the one. Call him Nayuan. Because milk is a funny word. Anyway, as the person who defeated the champion, everyone knows Cam, but one interesting idea is that he's not. Tiantha is the one. Tiantha and Shay together pull together a la Dragon Ball. Oh wait, a la My Hero Academia style. Push back against an overpowered champion. That's gonna be a hilariously awful scene to write. That's because Shay doesn't have first marry Sue, so it's a little hard to, you know, write a story about accepting your place in history when the very first place you had in history was, a lot of people would laugh at, I'd say. But to accept that and move on, that would take maturity, wouldn't it? In any case, I just thought it was, let's say, after there. Of course, these two characters I'm talking about right now, say I call them the Oppressed and the Enlightened, I think were their names. I don't remember what their actual names are. That's what I call them. Maybe it's like, they're also light and dark, or like sub-names of them. But anywho, I was gonna make a card game, combat arena card game, where you go along the story of these two characters, understanding their, like, positions, attempting to try and defeat the tournament. One of them, coming from wealth, but depressed at the death of their brother, committed suicide, probably the worst way to go in this world. Because it tends to be one of the most reliable ways to die in this world, too. Anywho, so people respawn. So imagine if there's a way to stop yourself from living forever. I'm sure there's old age. There's probably old age. People wouldn't, I don't know, torture people with immortality. Oh, thanks. In any case, so one of them, oh yeah, I'm fine. Okay. But their story goes that one of them is fighting because the factory in their town was shut down by the company outsourcing and such, and so in order to bring back attention to their town, in order for it to not, you know, just erode into nothingness, everyone having to move on, they got pretty much their best warrior to go to the tournament and win so that they could get the reputation. And the other person is fighting because their brother wanted to join the tournament, but they were too weak. They couldn't do it. Maybe their like legs broke or something. I don't remember exactly what happened, but he couldn't do it. Oh no, he joined in and he lost like first round. He was trash. He was terrible. So he killed himself. I still remember that room. Oh boy. Anywho though, so they are fighting for, you know, unlike everyone else, there's like money, fame. They're fighting for reasons that it's life or death if they don't go. She doesn't fight her hardest and make her brother's name not in vain. Yeah, it's not looking well for her, and if he doesn't, yeah, his village is going to go under, and best case scenario is that people move out. Worst case is not good. Gets invaded by monsters, they all die. So, they're, canonically speaking, they're the last two. They fight the finals. But after a large fight, they stop. They put down their weapons, both of them, and point to the champion, who's, you know, watching, because they have all their staff watching, and say, "We're gonna fight you together." After their laughed in their face. But they were fighting for the fame or fortune. They were fighting. They fought their own survival. And together, bested the most powerful people in history. One of most people in history. People heralded them. Heralded them. Them as heroes. Ah. Chapter foot, marching down the street. Their float. Oh. Didn't know there were heroes during. Said around 200. Didn't know there were any other heroes. Surprisingly, I think last night I was pretty hot. There are lots of ways you can wear a scarf without, you know, overheating yourself. Either extending the neck, or just having it drape around the shoulders. Then when you're wearing a shirt, it's not like it's gonna cause it to be hotter than that. Really. But yeah, I mean, eventually, if I get too hot, I'll take it off. Yeah. No, 200. Didn't know there were any other heroes during live. Then shading on them. In the church. Yeah. They kept dreams alive. For a long time. So, you mean Mary put a circular hand up to her chin. So, say only a few people. Champion guy. Huh. Champion dude. Dude, she's gonna say dude. Kittens here a few times, but well, credulous. But no, I've had a good. I've done it. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Take care, Volter Diablo. Best of luck. Best of luck with your YouTube doings. Should really do more networking, but you're right. Take care though. And shoot this. Yeah, look. Where's the pony pointing? Guess as to why. Sudden be. No, I'm gonna switch to. Hey, why haven't I played this one? Oh, that's right, because it's Tsuka. Heh? Tsuka. Fist bump. Because I listened to this one. Right. But it's working. Awesome. Oh, me 6. That's awesome, bot. Let's see what you can do. Get that curious whether suddenly. Again. Test it. Oh, test it. Well, for getting the chance parade to our disbelief. Okay, I do have to write this scene now. Jack could drop the float, acting along the float in the cantons. She had, Mrs. Judge, let's see, she had shrugged it off as some sort of hunter group playing loud, like the young birth of a oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 2007-year-olds, or 2007 super video, where I was listing off my consoles for the people in my grade school. I wonder how... There was somebody that was doing videos, like documentaries for Jesuits, and he was doing a really good job of that. Ode! Andrew Ode, good man. I wonder how he's been up to. In any case, have some sort of hunter group. Easterns. Lived in. Didn't expect. Two fake ninjas. was playing mash music, dancing about back to back to back, waving around air guitars. We'll never be the two of us. Air guitars. They the lyrics to the song. And song. And behind them, you know, oversized shirt, living and he punched the crowd. That can't be. Yeah, still in denial. The denial. Grief. But even though I am strong, need someone more than me, someone to push me to victory. Let's see what we can do together, me and you. Can't be afraid to try. Kiss your goodbye, no one looking back. You and I are on the attack, full speed ahead, into the sunset. Such a different feeling, both of us believing we can make it better. It's good luck to them at the well, no, they we'll never be the two of us, only the Jesus see today. Well, sorry. No, they just has to be costume. The way it was. Yeah. Because see the fake punches. Boy never pull punch. Tia. Boy never pulled a punch. No. Always rebounding some elf. He was a little. Let's see how he's rebounding his own momentum off himself, trying to show off the crowd. Oh, not. Come on. He's surprised. Pretty surprised that. Let's see. Sorry. Thinking out loud through breathing. I do that sometimes with special effects. Anywho, surprised that. Oh dear. Just wants to come out, doesn't it? My bad. Here. Oh, I have a napkin. That is a respectful way. Deal with things. Who knows? Okay, cool. I'm gonna fold that in half. Yeah. Anywho, hope no one was watching that. That was slightly disgusting on my part. My bad. I was pretty surprised that. I was a little impressed. The rest of that weren't sure Waves. Every cancelled punchy was punch. Check disc for the changes, alright? Commands. Go to commands thread. Alright, cool. Wait, what? But how do I rank myself? Huh. Don't remember. I wonder how I do that. In any case. You're welcome. Thanks. I have to keep doing the stream too. Looking back, you and I are on the attack. Full speed ahead, down to the sunset. Cancelled punch through. That's to be expected. Amount of it's like explanation. Comprehend to your strength, and you succeed on their world, reach the status of chat to get rank. Oh, okay. So I has to chat. So rank. Oh, that's cool. I apparently have a number 2 rank, which doesn't make sense at all, but whatevs. Okay, let's see. The future soon has reached the status of an Eldritch nation, or at least the ability to punch one. Let's see. Let's see. Was then the rest of them the real deal too. 2 ninjas singing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Not my words. But too much. Oh. Oh. Towards that, huh? Well. Yeah, other. Duo. Duo. One of them. One of them had actually the annihilation arrows. Year 202. Through his own ability, ninja abilities. Oh, there. Man was still the old had worn 202 years ago. Let's see. Let's see. Died in his hand. Arms. That hero annihilation. However, then however, Rose stood there. Those float deception annals of history. They defy time. Time in the heart's crown. Especially since to hear loud the other ninjas. Just arms. Maybe it's NLs. I've looked it up. Okay. That's nice. Oh. Buffykins from her arms being tooth float. And what could only referred to as chiptune aesthetic. Retro aesthetic. Little began to jump up and down. Only visible floating top of the jump and bottom of the jump. Jump. Jump to get lucky. Pixelated. Without hesitation. Moment of hesitation. Boy in green. Really. Sword. So, get up and down with only moments visible to everyone. Behind him, in a woman, a pink and white healer garb. White healer's garb. Use healing garb. Just waving a staff. This would be a good idea to switch up to. Let's see. Imperial Tower. Cost. 000000008. That's the one. Good music. Okay, let's see. Nothing down in the other two. Behind her jumped in a man in a blue jacket. Mating between two groups of pointing. Pointing, let's see. Little pistols. It's at the handguns, man. It's at line. Finally. Boy in green. Higher. Do a on the slime. Ninja with Fluffy jumped in the way. Being it to a ghost. Fell to the ground. The boy. With long. We're doing alternating. Just a shock. It's the Jeff loaded above the float. At that, may help but chuckle. But Colette, little slime, enjoying the parade. Reaching out for slime to jump back to and around. Sling, green, circless, self, to self. Almost the same fashion. And the new jacket swung healer around on the stage, slowing until we're holding arms in a slow dance. Well, slow a dance as one could make to the beat trash rock. No trash, knocking trash. Jerry watched the spectacle in silence. I think it's spectacle. as it drifted along in the parade. I think that one's a bit too upbeat. Let's see. There we go. That's a song I need to play up next. There. Going on that float. News of the crowd and across continents. See, smile once more beyond the gnashing jaws of time. Gave her hope. Hope that she too could step time held her in place. Perhaps make up the time lost 3 minutes. It was a small hope, while burning softly, blew against winds of change. It was one that she wasn't to let easily. Probably just a few more. Let's see. Probably just notes of hunter troops. Okay. Yeah. Tia nodded. I almost called her Shia. Nodded. Looking the next few floats. Aside from a few continental presentations. Let's see. Oh, hold on a second. You might be right. Take a second to get something to drink. I'll be back. Right a little further. I'll see you different. Oh, there we go. In any case, let's see. Let's continue onward with the story. I want to finish the other scene too. There's a scene with Nayo in the other story. Cultural reputations, missions, and for the. You don't sound too excited. Yeah, we just get the suits wrong. Never get the songs right. Oh. That's cool. I thought Meep could do that. Or you mean something like joining and leaving games or something? What? Something. Yeah. Always mess up. Of course they would. From support. Who would say that? I heard that. Come on. Joke? Take one better than you. Bring it. One better than you. Bring it. What's that? Do a float. It's usually below in there. Signs. Trees. Like fake trees are faux trees are a good system to use. Really nice sight. Actually pretty to watch sway, you know? Yeah, but right? Oh. Costume? Been trying. Wait for comfort. No, it's hurt. Usually you feel. No, I mean the hair. Skin. Hair. as wood and as thick as ivy. Suddenly amazed. Shock upon real to life. To life. Representations. Representations of the people that had only earlier tried their lives ways. Suddenly in shock when seeing real-to-life representations of people that only a few days earlier had tried. There we go. That only a few days earlier had tried to end their lives in multiple ways. I'd say only about a day. About a day earlier. Their lives in multiple ways. Sherry's muscles tin. Expecting continuously doing the worst. Or float past. Came TF a wave of nausea. And not even Mr. Kins could rub away. Could distract her from the welcome message goes away. Let's see. This one has... I don't think so. Let's see the bot page. Okay. One second, that does remind me that use not to bot does not count. Oh, interesting. I didn't know not to bot did that. I think the other server uses a different one, so hopefully your bot you're using doesn't make the welcome message go away. This could distract her from. Can tell upon on the site now. Cheap clothing. Wolves in the clothing. The sheep. Falling down as if nothing was wrong. As if the world could not have been. The world could ended the day before. There was no blood between. Blood, people, streets, and those on the float. Which calling Shin's tender in her dream. Pull up a window. We tried to muster a hospitable smile. However, she wanted to feel. Oh, sure. Feel their pressure. Knowing that never that stood fine edge at every moment. And to feel that pressure of constant vision upon their lives, the very essence of their attacks upon her world. Sure enough, it's not as she expected. She expected. Feel it. They were the ones in her dreams. They were the ones that brought chaos. Dream. Even if they didn't. Hey. So, here's that very moment. Their malice. Their malice was tangible. Actually, do I know her name? Let's use the words Ivy. Privy. Yenita. That's her name, okay. Yenita. Let me review that. I have a text document that should show. Sorry about that. Let's see. The Northern 12, Methavidius. Actually 11. But Methavidius is technically part of the rings. Goldstein is also part of the rings. Yenita, ancient temporal destruction. Ebrethio, Mist of the Night. Koryuth, ancient general of magma. So I only have 5. Yggdrasil is technically the king of the ancients. And he has a different motive than the Northern 12 do. Which actually, now that I think on it, those two books can go in tandem. The ones that entered Dream World, even if they weren't salty, because their malice was tangible. They were the North. Those that called. Ones that called. 12. Or 12. Those that. Actually, what if you Yggdrasil was one of the Northern 12. That's interesting. And caused skin to crawl. Both watched. Float it away. Uneasy with the they were having. The flux, having. I should design more of them. Wait a minute. You know, Skylanders probably has about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 elements. I'll borrow elements from Skylanders. Spellcasting. Maybe mix it up with my own world's stat system. Or 6 stats. Raw power, determination, magical proficiency, spirituality, speed, and intuition. And because I'm lazy, they're both attack and defense stats, but for 3 different elements. Physical, magical, and coding. Just reasons, I don't know. In any case, let's see. Easy with the influx of feelings they were having. Out. Lauren did to their senses. This is then Mr. In's harness. Just squeak and quell the thing rebuilding up within. So do they? Fluffykins. Anywho, forgot that story. In any case, Mr. Fluffykins is summer. Bubbling up. Let's say building. Like up with this. There was nothing they could do. Their minds racing. Calm. Peacetime. Time. Anything but. How could they be certain? How could they be certain? There's nothing unistic with their literal antagonist. It was a veil of grief over the two. It was a veil of grief. Off there. The parade went on. Slide back down into my history. Oh, it's a fun one. I wish I was good at music. Alright, Do I have any sad songs? Let's see if I have any sad songs. What song is this? Let's find out. Oh yeah, that was for a Roblox game I was supposed to build. Someday. Over the two as the parade went on. Ching, Annie. Buffling, I'm using buffling. Feeling any joy? Couldn't be drawing that. Nearing the end of the parade. Yeah, to the song is playing. And on the float that was to present the unend bars. She was uncertain. Wasn't moving along too critically. It's clear that you maybe staring at the con building across from her. She quell her own into herself. So rough to know that. To reminding work in the city. Treated all the same. It was all the same to them. Was her where anyone village giving them its capital. Them with open arms. Her name, Tingatha, knew something. She couldn't. And they're pointing 1,000 centimeters. Ready to so strike. Alright. Ready. Just sure she in the around them. Okay, so in these notes as well, I think at the very top, very bottom, 207. Because I was doing this for NaNoWriMo. Gonna drag down, copy this, gonna open up a new text document. Alright. Just leave that up there for now. Paste that document there. And then I'm going to go to the... I'm going to check with tools to see the word count. Almost 5,000. Let's see if I can go to the other... Here, let's see. I believe those were all the ones I wrote during the month. No, this is wrong. Okay. Okay. That was what I had written. Okay. Gonna copy that. Put it in the new window I opened up. that right now. I'm gonna check word count. Actually comes up to 5352. So let's see, Camp Nanarimo. 5352. Do a second. 4660. That's about double. I like that. 5352. Yeah. Cool. But I think that's all I'll be doing for tonight. It's been about a 2-hour stream. That should open up to where they do more shopping. Tia finally gets the outfit that she wants to buy. She questions one to, what was it? Sherry, is it? Yeah, but she says that she likes her outfit. Though she mentioned that this one matches your ones you wore to the war. Like, I wore the same outfit during the war. What are you talking about? Anyway, well, take care, everyone. Hope you have a good night. Don't see you again. Have a good life. Bye-bye.